بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النور وآله. My dearest beloved brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mahnaum Raza, and I'm truly grateful to the Shifa Orphanage team for giving me the opportunity to share a few words with you today. The Shifa team has provided us a platform to gather and celebrate the legacy of our pious predecessors, to celebrate centuries of khidmah to humanity. The Shifa team, to celebrate the path shown to us by our teachers of subjugating our nafs and our worldly desires. They've showed us the path to stop choosing dunya over akhirah and truly gather the wealth and treasures of our everlasting life, inshallah. In this brief talk, I would like to highlight some key reminders for myself to follow our journey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the door of khidmah, service, following in the footsteps of our pious predecessors. My shaykh taught us to begin with the name of Allah and the message of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. So I would like to begin with this ayah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَأَحْسِنُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Do good to others. Surely Allah loves those who do good to others. ihsan ka tarika ikhtiyar karo कि Allah मुहसिनों को पसंद करता है. What is my purpose? What is my goal? What are my key objectives in this dunya? Is my success. Success is to attain the pleasure of our Lord, of our Rabb, the one who created us and sustains us, the one who sees and hears all things. He's our provider of our rizq. Success is to be in Jannah, in an everlasting life. Success is not the best job. It's not the best career. It's not lots of money. It's not to be really famous. It's not to have a really high status in the community. That is not success, no. Success, my Rabb taught me. He defined it for me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah Ta'ala tells us, أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبُ. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest, comfort, peace. खबरदार हो, अल्लाह की याद ही वो चीज है जिससे दिलों को इत्मीनान नसीब हुआ करता है. Success is to be present with Him in every moment and to attain His love, subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this ayah, Allah Ta'ala commands us to do. Allah Ta'ala tells us, Allah loves those who do good to others. Allah is with those. You're in the presence. You receive His love when you do good to others. I then look at the seerah of my Nabi Akram sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam and see a practical example of that, of doing good. He sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam taught us in a sahih hadith, the closest are those who serve namelessly and selflessly. Namelessly, without seeking recognition. Selflessly, without seeking rewards for themselves. They are serving namelessly and selflessly. And my Ustad, Sheikh Dr. Muhammad bin Yahya al-Ninawi explained this hadith further to say, everybody wants to go after ilm. So people say he's an alim. Everybody wants to go after dhikr. So people say he's daqir. But not many people want to go behind the door of khidmah. Because people think khidmah is indignifying. And you know you will only find Allah with those who are broken for Him. In khidmah, no one wants to recognize you. They don't look at the people who serve, people who set up an office or set up, people who clean. People don't see them. These people who serve namelessly and selflessly, they're the ones who are closest to Allah. And that's what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam told us in this hadith sahih. The closest are those who serve namelessly and selflessly. And the closest way to Allah is khidmah. The shortest way to Allah Ta'ala is khidmah. Khidmah, nobody recognizes you. That is why. It's the closest way. Allah Ta'ala make us khuddam. So I remind myself to take that shortest path to Allah Ta'ala, to open the door of khidmah, to always consciously know in serving others is my success. Let me now request you to pause and look at a day of your life, a week, a month. What percentage of it do we spend in serving others? What percentage do we spend in serving ourselves? Feeding ourselves, buying ourselves the best car, the best clothes, getting ourselves the best status in the society, serving our own nafs. We are spending this life in the service of our nafs, in the slavery to our worldly desires. Allah Ta'ala tells us in the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَمَا هَذِهِ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا لَهْوٌ وَلَعِبٌ وَإِنَّ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ لَهِيَ الْخَيْرَانُ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. और ये दुनिया की जिंदगी कुछ नहीं है मगर एक खेल और दिल का बहलावा। असल जिंदगी का घर तो दारे आखिरत है, काश ये लोग जानते। This worldly life is no more than play and amusement, but the hereafter is indeed the real life, if only they knew. I want to ask myself, what is it that I'm chasing every day? Is it the pleasure of my nafs? Or is it the pleasure of my Rabb? Allah Ta'ala has told me this dunya is nothing but play and amusement. When I serve others, I'm able to weaken my attachment to the dunya. I'm able to subjugate my desires and instead focus on being in service to others, serving my family, my relatives, my community, my ummah, and the entire world. I can do anything. I can help clean a road, make food for the homeless, teach someone who can't afford education, serve the orphans, support the needy in the society. It can be anything, small or big. We can serve with money or with our time, with our effort, with our energy. But serve, as long as I know that by serving others, I'm doing no favors to others. Instead, is Allah Ta'ala's favor upon me to allow me to serve. If it was for me, I couldn't even lift a finger. If it wasn't His will, if it wasn't the will of my Creator, I'm His creation, I'm His slave, I'm in His complete ownership. If I'm able to do any small good, if we are able to do anything small, it is because He has allowed us to do so. I see it as a blessing of His ummah. A polished nafs doesn't see its good deed, its service, as accomplishment. It sees them as the blessings of His Lord. And look at the extreme mercy of our Lord, His raham, His karam, His love for us, that He allows us to do the good, facilitates it for me, and then writes it in my book as my good deed and rewards me further for it, and rewards me in this dunya and gives me the rizq of this dunya and the next dunya. By polishing our nafs through service, we are able to see our extreme dependence, our complete brokenness, and our helplessness in front of our Lord. We're able to see where He protect us from our nafs. The second reminder I have for myself is to seek any opportunity to do good and see it as His grace upon me. Let's strive to dedicate a portion of our life, even an hour, every week, and dedicate it fully to serve others. Hide it. Don't seek any recognition from anybody. Let's just do it to please our Rabb, inshallah. And know that if nobody sees it, He sees it. And Him seeing is enough. In the December of 2017, my beloved Ustad, Sheikh Dr. Muhammad bin Yahya al-Nanawi founded Medina Mercy, and he allowed me to work on the project with him. I'm truly grateful for that opportunity with him, inshallah. Sheikh Nanawi has always taught us the lesson of khidmah. He says, if you are never buried below the soil, you can never grow. I want to remember that by serving humanity with a pure and sincere heart, by serving others in order to only please my Rabb, I am, in fact, moving towards my success. May Allah Ta'ala protect us from the desires of our nafs. May He choose us to be the khuddam of His ummah. May He allow us to purify our hearts from the love and attraction of this dunya and allow us to be present with Him. May we be in the presence of Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, and spend this life in His service. Ameen. The work of Shifa Orphanage team is a motivation for all of us. Thank you for allowing all of us to be part of this noble cause and share our support with you. I thank you all for listening to Jazakumullah Khair.